Hello and welcome to this particular episode of Technovation. Today we look at the story of Zakam Orthopedic Innovation Company, which was formed back in 2019 at the height of COVID-19. It has since risen to prepare and make groundbreaking innovations used in orthopedic care, which is basically the management of bones. We speak to Zakaria Kimengich, who is a co-founder in the company, and he tells us what they have managed to do so far. This is interesting and you want to watch.
Yeah, thank you and welcome to Zakam Orthopedic Innovation Company. My name is Zakaria Kimengich, OGW, or the Order of the Grand Warrior. That is an award we're given during a presidential award. Yeah, so this is a Zakam, is individual, men and women who believe in solving a solution. And especially we are very unique in terms of solving the local and even international to fit our local problem. It's a Zakam Orthopedic Innovation Company. Personally, I'm in logistics and marketing, whereby we're able to, the rest of my other team directors, we have also Dr. Peter Kamau Njoroge, who is also the chairman, who is the innovator and the design of any product that we come up at the Zakam. Yes, so, and our market is the hospitals, either private or even the government hospital. Orthopedic is a term or a medicine and normally used in correcting of deformities and even musculoskeletal. I was able to participate at the Royal Academy of Engineering, London, for 2 weeks, where Kenya government took some innovators. We were actually 14, where we went there for 2 weeks at UK for training. So when I was there, I was able, each and every innovator was able to present his own innovation. So my innovation, or this innovation from Zakam, really gave attention. They were so impressed because I was able to show them what we were using it and what we came up. So they were really impressed about this hip spiker table. And then they were impressed and they say, okay, I think this is a solution that requires to be supported. So at the end of the 2 weeks when I was in UK, everyone was able to give the final pitch of his presentation. And then we were able to be awarded. So everybody was there, everybody was given the certificate of participation, and then now they choose the best three, because we were 3 countries, that is from the Turkey, South Africa, and Kenya. So lucky and really I was surprised to see our hip spiker table emerge the first award. And actually that is where now they say, okay, they did what's called an online crowdfunding. So when they came back, they were able to send us the money. And I was able to sit down with the team, Zakam team, and then say, okay, the money that we've got from the UK, what can we do? We say, let's also give it back to the society. Give it back to the hospital. So what we did, we made 5 tables, hip spiker tables, and then from there, we were able to donate this hip spiker table to Mama Lucy Hospital, Thika Hospital, Kenyatta Hospital, and Bagathi Hospital. Yeah, so we were able to give it back so that, because these hospitals, they cannot be able to manage because they didn't have the right tool. So what happened, we donated to them, and also we were able to even train so that they can now be able to manage these children at the hospital, able to stop these children being transferred from one hospital to another one. We came up with this hip spiker table. So one of it is the hip spiker table, is one of the products that even formed this company called Zakam. So, and it's normally used to manage fractures or the bones of the children of the thigh and hip. So that is one of the products. Then later, another product now, we came up with more product now in the medical field, like scoliosis. Scoliosis is also part of the hip spica table, because when the child, you've heard about the children who bend of the back of part of their back. So we have the scoliosis. So we came up with this extension, scoliosis table, scoliosis extension, so that when a child who has bend of the back, so you need to align this back, and you need to have a table that is able to position, so that you can actually be able to, when you're putting your plaster or you're putting your cast, so you need to have a table. So we came, it's a combination of the hip spica table, which is normally used for thigh and hip, and also scoliosis, which is also used in the back, especially bent in children. So we've also come up with other product in this field of the medical, because we realized and we saw a gap that why some of these product we can make it locally. Why should we just be shipping it, even simple product that actually we can make it here locally. So we're able to see the existing product, because even the existing one that is normally being shipped, there's still also some challenges. So we're able to see the existing and be able to improve it, like even the orthopedic traction bed. The one that actually we've made, we've been able to improve this existing one, more modified, and even improving it more better in terms of even our patients, so that patient can be managed well, and even in terms of the user can actually making sure that they're also comfortable. So orthopedic bed, we've been able to come up. We've also come up with other product like what is called Thomas splints. Thomas splints is also another equipment that are normally used, especially when a bone break. So you need to be able to stabilize. You need to stabilize when the patient comes at the first, when they arrived. So you need to have that kind of called Thomas splint to be able to immobilize that kind of limb, to make sure that that limb is supported, because this patient will be transferred. This patient will be moving to one place to another one in a hospital. So we've come up with the Thomas splint. We've also come up with what's called the skull. It's called the stirrup. Stirrup is still used in orthopedic. We've also come up with what's called the Pearson splint. We've also come up with a Brown splint. We've also come up with examination coach. We've also come up with stretchers, you see? So actually, basically, Zakam company, being an innovation company, we are now able to come up and even make most of the product that is needed in the hospital, and even that requires for our patient. Some of the product that Zakam company come up, these are the weights are normally used for the orthopedic. You can also be able to see these are some of the sandals, some of the pulleys. You can be able to see we've also come up with this. This is now the hand sanitizer stand that actually we donated 2 of them to the Minister of Health and the British Embassy of Kenya. Now, these are the masks that we made during the COVID-19. You can be able to see. This is for the hospital, surgical. This is also used also even for the children during the COVID-19. And then now this is what also we came up called scoliosis extension that we came up to be normally used for children with back spine. If you can see, we came up with this hip spica table. This is on 2016, 2017. Then in 2018 and 2019, we were able to improve now to the single hip spica table. Now in 2020 and 2021, now we realized that we still need to improve, and that's how we came up with hip spica table with the double extension traction. So we were able to improve. You can appreciate that journey. Now it is double. Then in 2021, 2022, now we improved it. This hip spica table now to be the hip spica table with double extension traction mechanism. So you can appreciate this mechanism is very important. That is now making most of the work more easy. So this is a mechanism. Allow me to take you through. These are the method used for hip spica cast application. This is most of the hospitals, because of lack of the tool or equipment, these are some of the modification you can be able to use. You modify some of the jerrycan, modify some of the, these ones like board. This is how the child is normally being positioned. So you can see it's really a challenge. This is all modification, traditional. You can see even this child has been lifted up. And all this really is not really helping. It's causing more even pain. And that is why now when we saw the challenges that most hospitals are really using most of this traditional method, now we are able now to come up with the hip spiker table. This was the first award, first from Royal Academy of Engineering. Later, when I came back to Kenya, because of giving it back to the society, this hip spiker table to hospitals, the ZACAM was awarded the Order of the Grand Warrior, that is called the OGW. So we were awarded the OGW because of giving it back to the society. So this was an award that we were able to receive during the presidential Jamhuri Day. The staffs, this was during when we were launching and giving out the hip spiker tables. These are some of the hospitals that were able to receive the hip spiker table. So that was during a donation of 5 hip spiker table to 5 hospitals. This is now the time we were awarded. We were awarded the grant. We were awarded this grant of to commercialize our product. So this is the time we were given that an award. This is also my colleague. And then also the same. That was the team, innovators from Kenya. This is also during when we were donating. When we were donating the hip spiker table to Mama Lucy Hospital, you can be able to see. This was the team, the staffs orthopedic trauma were receiving the hip spiker table. Then I was able to train or demonstrate to them on how to use this hip spiker table. Dr. Peter Kamau Njoroge, and that is me, Zakaria Kimengich. We were sitting now down after we've seen the existing. So we are trying, it's the one that is designing, is the chair designing most of our product. And we want to appreciate Daktari for big support that actually have been putting towards most of this design. And Skaging is the one who normally does for ZACAM, Orthopedic Innovation Company. This is the team from Royal Academy of Engineering. They all came to Kenya just to see the kind of the, after supporting it. So they came up and then they're able to tell us. She's called Dorcas Chomba, she's also an orthopedic surgeon. Dr. Peter Kamau, he's an orthopedic surgeon, and I'm an orthopedic trauma technology. So this is ZACAM team. So you can. The material used to make it is locally. Yeah, we go locally source. Everything we are doing locally. We are sampling here, until we package. So everything. We get our materials from locally. And
it is not difficult to get the material?
No, it's not difficult actually. All these materials we got it here, especially in the industrial area. That's where our all materials are. This is the hip spiker table. This is where our workshop is. Our workshop is here. And this is where we do our production, where we buy the materials from locally, and then we cut, we bend all these parts, and then now we come and assemble. So we have our engineer who does the welding, each and every part, who joins this part and be able to weld. Then we do what's called the last polishing, and then now we're able to assemble now. So this is now what they call the hip spiker table. This is now our first, the innovation, our first product that we came up from the ZACAM company. So this is the hip spiker table. It's an equipment normally used for children who are broke part of their bone, especially the thigh and even the hip. So this is basically for that. It's a table that normally used to position, and that's why when we saw the challenge and when we saw the gap, we came up with this hip spiker table, because we realized most hospitals or even we were not having the right tool, and that's why we didn't have the right tool. Most children were getting admitted. Most children were having a deformity that lead to disability. Most children or even families were using, you have to admit, which is very expensive. So when we came up with this hip spiker table, it became a solution. So one, we are able now to reduce even the pain. So the pain, we're able to reduce the pain. Less, we are able now to align this bone. So when aligning this bone is, we're able now to position. So the child, you bring the child here. So one of the leg comes on the left, and then the right one is there on the foot. And then now we're able to position the shoulder. The shoulder comes all the way here. And then we are able to strap a cast. So this has been really improved in terms of the management of the children who breaks part of the thigh bone and even and for the pelvics. So all this it's an adjusted. All these are for adjusted. If you want to make sure that the child is aligned, so you're able to give traction until the bone is able to align. So both, if the both bones are broken, this table serves the purpose. So it has really improved, and most of the hospitals have impressed, and we are getting a lot of orders from hospitals within our country and even outside the country. The Royal Academy of Engineering, they were able to give us some funds. We were able to make this called the face shield. This face shield was normally used, very important during the COVID-19. So we were able to make, you can be able to see this was a project care, courtesy of Royal Academy of Engineering in UK. And then this is the ZACAM logo. So it was being used during the COVID, and we were able to donate to most of the hospitals within Nairobi, because that was very important time when cross infection was really going through. So apart from the face shield, we did also call the mask. This is a face, this is called the mask. We were able to use it, and you can actually be able to wash it. And it has 3 layers. Actually, we got some from Academy. They were able to help us. All these things, even these ones, like now, you have to make sure that you're able to put your thumb. So it was really helping, and we were able to donate to most of the schools within Nairobi, and also even in the medical, they were also using it. So I want to thank the Royal Academy of Engineering for supporting ZACAM and even donating some of these products to be used during COVID-19. Before you really start selling some of these products, you have to get some of some licensing, some approval. So it has been a journey of getting these documents, because you see, medical things, you require really making sure that you have the quality and also the standard, so that we can be able to meet. You make the product that is quality and also the standard to meet the international. So we making sure that our products is of quality and of a high standard. So this process, we've done it, and then we want to appreciate, of course, the documentation and also the process. Before you really start selling some of these products, you have to get some of some licensing, some approval. So it has been a journey of getting these documents, because you see, medical things, you require really making sure that you have the quality and also the standard, so that we can be able to meet. You make the product that is quality and also the standard to meet the international. So we making sure that our products is of quality and of a high standard. My encouragement is this, that never, never, never give up. Even how we started ours, it wasn't easy. But what motivated us, that we never give up. Despite of challenges like maybe finance, maybe where to start your product, where to get the materials, where to source, especially when you're doing a prototype. So my encouragement is you never give up. Keep moving. When you fall, pick it from there. And then also get some encouragement, get some support from other people, especially those who have maybe gone ahead, those who have succeeded, to get some encouragement, some networking. There are people in this country who are very supportive. They will be able to support you, they will be able to hold your hand, and they'll be able to making sure that you don't lose your dream or you don't lose your vision.
Children deserve the best care. Thanks so much for watching this particular episode. My name is Dennis Omondi. See you in the next episode.